So here's the question. Either way, actually the CBI and the government look bad. If indeed the raids were timed to today, just hours after the DMK withdrawal, it looks like the CBI was used as a tool of political vendetta. If the raids were valid, if there was a genuine case, why was the political class interfering? These were some of the questions I put to the minister in charge of the CBI earlier today, Mr. Narayanaswamy. And I started by asking Mr. Narayanaswamy whether the timing of the raids, the timing is really what has raised eyebrows. And I want to ask you, Mr. Narayanaswamy, that the FIR in this particular case was actually filed only yesterday, even though the complaint came as far back as February. Now, we're looking at a time when the DMK has just withdrawn support from the government. We have everybody from the Prime Minister to the Finance Minister, now even yourself, saying the government was not in the know, the government doesn't support this. Why was it done now? How do you explain the timing?
No, I understand. You are quite correct. The timing is not correct. I agree with you on that. But as far as we are concerned, the case has been transferred to us after inquiring into the officials. I came to know as a ministry which is in charge of administration. I am answering the questions in the parliament. In that capacity, I asked them. They said the case was transferred from the DRI to, that is Director of Enforcement, to them, to CBI. The preliminary inquiry was conducted, it was 1 month back. Then they filed a FIR. That after filing FIR, they went for raid, but it was not timely. They should not have done it.
But you say the CBI should not have done it. The timing was odd, but nobody actually believes that the CBI can conduct a raid without a political go-ahead. That's the level of cynicism now in this country. So in this particular case, at what level was the political clearance given?
No, I tell you one thing, as far as government is concerned, whether the minister, as a minister, I have no knowledge about it, and I made it very clear, the government is not aware of it. Secondly, I also found that there was no FIR against Mr. Stalin. Thirdly, it is a very old case. Fourthly, lower level officer, CBI officer from Chennai, they went to his house. They told me that they were looking for a vehicle that has been imported, that would have it was in his house, therefore they went there. They should not have done it at this stage because the timing was not correct. And apart from that, as far as our government is concerned, our Congress party is concerned, we do not take revenge upon anybody, and there is no political vendetta, there is no witch hunting. We will not do that as a party, as a government, we will not do that.
You're saying that the timing of these raids on MK Stalin's house were misplaced, but reports also came through the day that the political establishment, your ministry, then asked the CBI to halt the raids. Now, Mr. Narayanaswamy, this is hugely problematic because if the case was legitimate, then the CBI should have been allowed to do its job. If it wasn't legitimate, then the CBI shouldn't have been raiding MK Stalin's house to begin with. Either way, it makes your government look terrible. Were the raids halted because of political instructions?
No. There is no political instruction on that, because we have, as a minister, with the administrative ministry, when the issue is raised in the parliament, I have to answer. I only got the facts of the matter. We cannot give any direction because the investigation is the independent, the authority of the CBI. Nobody can interfere in the investigation. Nobody can give them direction. The Vinith Narayan's case is very clear. The Supreme Court has given the guideline. Therefore, we never interfere in the investigation process of CBI.